Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis. And today we're going to be talking about Ripple and XRP, so let's just dive in and let's talk about a few things. So, obviously the entire XRP community at this point in time is probably just tired of hearing about the SEC, but guys, I have an official announcement to make. We are basically seeing the downfall of the SEC as an entire agency before our eyes. And it's funny because it's basically, Gensler's fault. We're going to be talking about this. We're going to be addressing it. And I do think that this is an area that we should focus on because as, we kind of get to the point, of this, overall lawsuit wrapping up, it is a pivotal moment for crypto, especially in terms of, adoption around, even XRP itself, right? There's so much money waiting on the sidelines. There's so much adoption still left in store for this entire market, and the SEC is essentially stifling that. Now let's actually look at this, right? SEC lawyers quitting because Gensler wants to litigate cases not settle. And we do see here, some of the exits have stemmed at least partly from conflicts with SEC Chair Gary Gensler's approach to enforcement and his drive for more litigation and settlement penalties, according to two former senior SEC officials who have returned to private practice and an industry recruiter who has worked with attorneys leaving the agency. Then we also do see on the second slide, in contrast to prior SEC leadership, they said Gensler's top brass has pushed back more often on settlement proposals, which has produced tensions between the front office and the litigators trying to move cases across the finish line. Adding to the frustration is a feeling that the agency is pushing cases with weaknesses, one lawyer said. I like to try cases. I also like to win, said a former SEC official who left to enter, private practice. I was looking down the pipeline at the types of cases that the SEC is going to bring and not seeing a path towards victory on the SEC side. This is from the SEC officials themselves that quit, right? Guys, this is huge. First off, if you are an XRP holder, you are celebrating right now. You are clapping your hands. You are saying, I love to see this, because this is telling us that, one, the SEC's argument points are extremely weak towards a lot of their litigation cases. And honestly, they are basically running out of money. We recently seen the SEC demand, well, I shouldn't say demand, but ask for $2 billion plus 400 plus new lawyers. This is significant, especially when you see, where we basically are at with this entire lawsuit. You got to also remember that Ripple is not phased at all. While this entire SEC lawsuit has been going on, Ripple has experienced its strongest numbers over the past 18 months and expanding on all fronts globally. Customer base, run rate, employee count, on-demand liquidity. As we really kind of look at Ripple, they've been on a hiring spree. They've been continuously growing, expanding, all while still in a litigation battle of, pretty much our lifetime with the SEC. I think that this entire litigation case is going to go down in history. This will be in history books. When we look at things happening around this entire moment in time, think about it like this, right? When crypto is at peak adoption, and this case itself is the thing that sparked regulatory clarity for the entire crypto market, think about the history books that will be written about this. I'm telling you guys, pay attention to this entire case, because now things are boiling up. Things are almost at that point in time where, I don't want to say that we're going to be celebrating a little bit early, but I honestly think that the SEC as an entire agency is crumbling. They are falling apart. Their argument is falling apart. Their argument is weak. Guys, this comes after, a massive phone call, where we basically listened in on the Hinman, speech basically being thrown at the SEC from the judge. And, she really did put them on, the spotlight. And they did not handle it well. So when we talk about the SEC right now, this case is something to continue to look at. And also, yeah, in terms of on-demand liquidity products, they have been skyrocketing. Or I shouldn't say products, but product. The adoption for this has been skyrocketing. We've been watching this closely. Now, this goes back to April 27th. The funny thing is that we've been continuously seeing this continue to grow. Remember, this is, just after, the XRP powered services are growing rapidly because Tranglo basically enabled Ripple's on-demand liquidity solution for all of its payment corridors. All right. Now, at the same time, we just seen Ripple on-demand liquidity is coming to Lithuania. This partnership will enable frictionless cross-border payments at a fraction of the cost, a faster rate than traditional payment rails. Remember, guys, when we look at things happening around this, and by the way, I do want to play this video down here because it is, a very incredible video talking about, the power behind Lithuania. It's funny that we are basically at this moment in time where Ripple is continuously expanding. The price action on XRP is slowing. It's, dropping in price. It's sitting stable. It's almost in a very boring fashion. People are jumping out. They're getting shaken out just by, patience alone. And we are seeing the most amount of adoption for on-demand liquidity in the history of Ripple. It's insane to me that people are getting impatient now. And listen closely to this as well, by the way, in terms of this video.
Bank of Lithuania, LB coin. So this is the world's first central bank digital collectible coin. And the reason why I think this is important, because obviously Lithuania is part of the Eurozone. So Lithuania can't do a digital euro. They can't do that. But what they did, they tried this commemorative coin back in 2020. Where you went on, you bought a number of tokens, and then you transferred that into a physical silver coin, which has a value of 1918, which is part of the history. And I think this was an amazing experiment for a small country in Europe to test out how the people interact with a digital currency issued by the bank. So obviously it's not really a central bank currency, because you can't go and do too many things. But I've argued many a time to say it is a central bank digital currency because it's issued by the central bank and it's a digital currency. And you can pay for things if you wanted to with the silver. So it's pedantics around it, but I think it's an important use case. And what I didn't say on this one is we're working with the bank for phase 2 of this to see what that looks like.
And I just real quickly want to pause this and understand, or want you guys to understand that this is all centric around central bank digital currencies and also commercial stablecoins itself. This is huge when you look at it. And also, by the way, I don't know if you caught the images, but I circled XRP here because XRP will essentially be the public blockchain for this. This is the LB coin from Bank of Lithuania, the world's first central bank digital collector coin. This is huge. Okay, and also I know
issued by the central.
I know that it's hard to see a lot of this. I don't know if I could go full screen on this. I don't know if you guys can see this, but you guys can see that to celebrate the act of independence of February 16th, 1918 and its 20 signatories, the Bank of Lithuania through LB Coin issued 24,000 blockchain-based digital tokens and 4,000 physical silver collector tokens as well. Now, again, you can see exactly how this works. You do see the Bank of Lithuania Euro system through phase 1 private blockchain, and then public blockchain is XRP. This is pretty huge, especially when you look at things happening right now around adoption for this. And let me skip ahead to 1 minute and 4 seconds where we basically were so that you guys can listen to the last 20 seconds.
What I didn't say on this one is we're working with the bank for phase 2 of this to see what that looks like. So we're still in discussion of what that looks like, whether it's another digital coin, whether it's a mixed digital coin where it's something to be used like a CBDC, like a digital type euro.
And again, a CBDC similar to, a backed digital euro. Things are rapidly shifting here. And also, just so that you guys know, in terms of the on-demand liquidity brought to Lithuania provider Finci, I talked about this slightly when we did see this announcement, but I didn't really go in depth on it. Okay, and you really look at things happening around this. So first off, they are focused on the $10 trillion globally trapped capital. Obviously, yes, if we're talking about Nostro Vasho, it's 27 trillion. But you can see a few of the quotes here. So first off, the ones that I really want to talk to you guys about is down here. So here's the CEO of Finci comments on the savings and operational improvements achieved through on-demand liquidity that will enable Finci to put money back into the business and enhance our offering to our customers. This is exactly the goal of, on-demand liquidity. It's allowing for these major companies and these businesses to basically reinvest the money that they would, essentially be paying in massive transaction fees to better, customer quality services. This is huge. Fincy end users will also be empowered to leverage the full scope of their cross-border payment with an efficient, affordable alternative to traditionally expensive payment rails. Remittance fees are about to get smaller and payment flows are about to get faster. Here's Sandy Young talking about it as well. We're delighted that Fincy is our latest on-demand liquidity deployment in Europe and are looking forward to soon announcing additional European partners who are preparing for a crypto-enabled future. They are taking over the European zone. The Eurozone is here to be modernized and to be fully disrupted by Ripple. Ripple is expanding into every single corner of the globe. And I want you guys to right now understand that this SEC lawsuit does not mean a single thing. The only thing that this lawsuit really means is that we will see, regulatory clarity be ushered in. And that's when peak adoption happens. Also, going back to June 7th, we did see here our newest partner, Lunu Solutions, will soon use Liquidity Hub, enabling high-end retailers in the UK and Europe to accept crypto as a payment. Now, this is huge simply because, of course, when we look at the Liquidity Hub, this does not have to do with XRP. The Liquidity Hub is a little bit different, but you could see the adoption for their products already growing. This is, what we want to see. And of course, yes, they will be able to utilize XRP and source XRP if they wanted to. Of course, there's other digital assets that they could, but this is through point of sale. A lot of these retailers are going to be adopting these crypto solutions through something like this. This actually streamlines the retail sector and actually allows for mass adoption of, retail liquidity and, crypto sources, or use cases, if you will. Now, we do see down here, for luxury retailers, it is vital to stay on top of the latest trends. And when it comes to payments, the greater innovation is coming from the evolving crypto scene. Thanks to Lunu, these retailers get access to new, younger, more affluent audiences that are constantly growing in numbers. Our partnership with Ripple has the potential to greatly impact retailer customers, basically customer service offerings as well, by expanding the variety of payment methods and by portraying retailers' brands as more innovative and progressive. And again, when we talk about things happening, crypto liquidity definitely is going to be the focus area. I just made a video the other day talking to you guys about liquidity from Ripple. It's a major pinpoint area, but we do see crypto liquidity as the common thread that underpins all of the Ripple products, from payments to lending and credit. Our ambition is to build a suite of enterprise-oriented crypto products for the benefit of our customers and their clients. Well, clients and their customers, if you will. This is why we are so excited by this fantastic new use case for the Liquidity Hub, which will enable Lunu's luxury retail brands or clients to accept crypto payments at the point of sale. And this is going to, again, spark major adoption for all of crypto. This is exactly why when everybody, is talking down on Ripple or XRP or whatever, it's just comical to me. It truly is funny because, Ripple is literally allowing for mass adoption of crypto to take place. And I'm not saying that Ripple's the only one doing so. There's a ton of other companies in, crypto that are also trying to do this. But, we are seeing some major innovative use cases being built out from Ripple. And I love to see it. I mean, it's all crypto-centric. This is exactly why I say, you really need to pay attention to the retail scene as well, because it's not all just about financial institutions and things as well. But again, when we talk about the Liquidity Hub, it is also built for financial institutions and again banks and things like that. But last but not least, just want to talk to you guys a little bit more about the adoption, right? In terms of the adoption, we look at Tranglo. We look at some of the customers that are already adopting crypto, or I should say XRP and Ripple. 1,300 payout partners from Tranglo are already utilizing basically or have some sort of exposure to on-demand liquidity payments. And here we have on-demand liquidity, maximum cash in hand, eliminates pre-funding so that the money stays in your hand. Even wider network gain access to Tranglo and Ripple, instant payments as well. Utilizing XRP as the bridging currency is a true game changer. No more waiting for you and your customers. And of course, we do see how OmniPay grew exponentially, with on-demand liquidity. We are seeing some major growth here. I mean, it's insane. It allows them to scale. It allows them to gain efficiencies that you wouldn't see in a traditional system. And of course, here's how the on-demand liquidity service works. They're basically showing you guys from step one. We do see licensee request for bulk pre-funding via RippleNet at Tranglo. We do see licensee draws down requested amount in XRP from the digital wallet. XRP is sent to Tranglo's exchange account and liquidated into fiat. And then we do see licensee wallet in Tranglo's system is credited with a requested amount for remittance payments. And then last but not least, Ripple invoices licensee for payment. This is all, how the on-demand liquidity works, and it's all centered around XRP with Ripple. It's truly incredible to see. Like, I don't believe people are realizing how massive this is. And trust me, these products are not new. In terms of like on-demand liquidity, even Finastra has, ties to this as well. And Finastra is such a massive giant. There's only so much that we can really kind of bring to you guys about on-demand liquidity. And with XRP and really what XRP is solving, it's something remarkable. It truly is. And I don't believe that people are, seeing the true potential behind this or the true value, but you could truly see where Ripple is headed. And honestly, like I said, in terms of the SEC lawsuit, I really do believe that this is going to spark a massive flame for the crypto market once we do see regulatory clarity come to this space. You guys are going to see the entire landscape of crypto change ultimately all at once. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on if you guys want more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. As always, I hope that you all have a great day or a great night wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. This has been Nick. Peace out, guys.